welcome to my channel. It's good to have you here. My name is Gemma. I am an advanced occultist. I am a criminologist and I am a mother. I'm a mother. The mother. Gemma, right? Ma means mother. Gem is a gemstone. It's a bringeth down. It's an energy of we bring down a gem. Okay, we hold it and we take what we need, but we don't steal shit, because then you're breaking universal laws. So we have to understand our Gemma as a gem. We understand the aspects of awareness and what it brings to us, which is a hierophant gem, and then the Ma is Binah. It's a mother archetypal energy. Duh. Gemma. Get with it. So, rise on the streams all day long. Invoke an aspect of me. But I will only teach you what you need to know all along. If you want to fight me, and your intention is such, be warned. Alright. So let's just get a few things straight. I'm not here to push you into aspects of judgment, which is this, because that's where you already are. I'm not here to do that. But if you want to fight me, we fall here. And then that's where me and you belong. Because you tried to fight me. I know. Okay? Gemma knows. This is why this is happening. But why? Okay? So, we can understand aspects of karma. We can understand aspects of like how you may want to recreate an aspect of karma. How you think ancestral trauma is true when it's not. It's incarnational. So let's go back in my childhood. When was an aspect of me taken? I'm pretty sure it was when I was a child. How can you judge me when you don't even see it? Right? So we're going to go back there. How can you judge me if a truth has been obfuscated through an underpinning of the judgment that was created upon me in the first place? Thing is that people in spiritual realms can prey on people who have been victimized and push that dirt onto those who have been hurt onto that person. And everybody who is a Satanist will understand this, because they sit there. They're not underneath a tree and up down south and running through tunnels. No, they're not. They're here in judgment, because you're all sitting there judging them, thinking you know everything, when you just got like Jehovah's Witness going doo-loo-loo-loo-loo over your heads. This is where you realise that you have lost your faith in your own spiritual awarenesses, because you have to rise yourself in aspects of knowing and knowledge and understanding and awareness, because all your streams have just been going down up. Because you don't even know. And now you're saying I listen to an ancestor or Dululu, a spirit that said to you that they were a spiritual deity that was a significant place. I've been there, okay? I went in aspects of judgment to understand you. So we can understand that. Let's just get a couple of things straight, just so that you are aware of like where I'm at, so that I can help you. Should I help you? Should I help you? What do you want to know? Theology? What do you want to know? An aspect of understanding awareness of theatrics? What do you want to know? What are you asking from me? What are you asking from me to give to you? Not an aspect of a revenge concept, but an aspect of understanding. I'm going to give it to you. That's weird, but this is how it works. And then some people take you out because they don't want you to help other people. Because you're in judgment too, remember? Back down to judgment. Because somebody else got an eye on you, an eye on them. Because they've seen how much power can be brought from this concept to push you into different streams. They try and hijack it under aspects of judgment. No, that's mine. When all I'm doing is trying to help everybody, and then all of a sudden everything's triangulated. Triangulation tactics. Do you get it? So you have to understand in these realms and realities, an aspect of us is in judgment. When you invoke a deity, you are saying to them that you are not high on that tree. You're pushing yourself down into an aspect of judgment. You're calling for it. You place yourself in aspect of judgment. You may think it's an aspect of support. This is how you can fall into a Satanist perspective, because you're asking for support ultimately. So why sit in judgment when they call upon you and they rain on your life? Because you are asking for support ultimately. You're crying for it. This is why. Because when we cry for support, sometimes we might just get this. It's very, very rare. Very rare. Okay? You may never see this again. Remember my name. You hardly find aspects of this because the tree has been bust it up. Call of spirits. They are alive here and now. They take their positions because they are an aspect of what? Control. That's what this is for about. You might be an aspect of understanding and fall into this. In an understanding aspect of grace, and you may fall. We fall in grace. For what? Judgment. I don't think so, somehow. We don't fall in judgment. We don't fall for grace as an aspect of judgment when we already have acquired our knowledge. Remember who you are in the processes that need to take place. So, I know people who are on that dark stream, and they have shown me so much judgment, and I have shown them so much support. And then I began to understand this person showing me lots of judgment, too much for one to bear. To understand why this person was doing this to me, we have to really now understand the overarching factors that were taking place. Does this person want me to rise? No, because there's no overarching factor taking place in their life. We have to understand who we are talking to, what is going on in their life at the time. We're not just acquiring their knowledge, their power. We don't want that. We want a truth, because that's where we came for, in an aspect of judgment. Because this is ultimately what you're looking for. You're looking for a truth, so you can rise to this place. You don't. Sometimes you might have acquired all this, but they keep pushing you down into this space. And this kind of shellize, it's the most easiest one to shellize people at. Judgment. It's the easiest one. And they do it all the time. Even to little children. We don't like that shit around here. So you have to understand that in aspects of judgment, you can easily rise in aspects of understanding. And they don't like mothers like this. They don't like us. Because they're jealous. It's pretty simple. They have fallen into aspects of understanding the 7 deadly sins. Okay? They have fallen. And they are the fallen ones. And under aspects of judgment, they sit and judge others who may be even better than them. Because they always knew that they were the ones under judgment in the first place. And they drag you down and take you with them. And that's the reality. Okay? And usually, people do it because they might have to do it, or they've been told to do it, and or they may have just been or misunderstood, because it can also take place, but they may also be manipulative enough to do this. And there's loads of people out there that do it. Like, they're freaks, okay? I sit in my black lipstick, and then we get women who dress in black all the time, which I do quite a lot, and I'm not bothered. And then you get people who literally sit there and they have no ground to even understand or grasp certain types of energies that you acquire, and they're just being manipulative. Now, this is understanding aspects of judgment, because that's where they are. They sit there all the time and they push everyone there. They shallowize that because they haven't mastered the rise of their understanding in Binar. So I can say I'm a Lilith all day long, but Lilith didn't want her children to be hellalized. Now, this is almost like a Lilith in judgment, because she had to flee, but she kept having children. Okay, so we can rise Lilith again, understand aspects of a Binar, and then they kept killing her children, right, to make her fall into I will commit, I will obey your rules, your reality, I will commit to you and be your slave. And then you get aspects of judgment where they go, right, if you don't do this, you're going to have this happen to you. You're going to have this and this happen to you. And then this is when you got to realise the reality of the streams that are being projected onto you. Like, people can read papers of you, like reports or something. People can read that to you, and then it's almost like reliving it as a 369 code. Myself personally, all I have to do is listen to these people and what they're saying, or feel into what it's an attack. So we can have forms of attack energy. We can have psychic attack energy, right? You ain't going to find me anywhere else. Here I am, hide and seek. Boo, you found me, right? So we can read reports and stuff. You're making that person relive their experiences. This is what you're doing. And, you like to sit there and think past judgment, think you're big in a game. And that person might have just suffered a lot of trauma in their life, and you're reading it wrong. You're pushing that person aspects of I do feel like shit, and then push them in and then smash their side of the tree. You smashed it. So you expect somebody to what? Fall? Degrade? Oh, she is unworthy. I don't think so somehow. Because you got to understand is that you don't understand the situation yourself. So you're like half-hearted. This is the analogy. Okay. To being half-hearted because you smashed out a tree. So you're half-hearted. Right? So you haven't acquired the full aspect of that tree, understanding, awareness, and knowledge that you can rise to Hierophant energy. So then you don't have support because they took it in aspects of judgment. They all think the beginning game, but normally what's going to happen is, see those little child cells that all come back, they'll all come back to you, mate. I'm not even joking. All these positions of power, these big playing actors, like, all suffer consequences in your own individual ways. And the reality will stand is that you will suffer. You will suffer. And you'll keep suffering. Because it's not acceptable behaviour. And if you push other people into some streams that ain't theirs, you will also suffer that. Because you can push narratives, but the truth will always remain. It will be deep inside you. And I've heard this as well, like, I don't believe in karma. Because I say this, I don't believe in karma. Because I think I didn't have a really good upbringing. Now you got to understand this. Did you not have a good upbringing? Did you not? And you're just sitting there questioning, why didn't I have a good upbringing? Like, why is this happening to me? Like, I've literally worked my backside off. How am I not? And then you got to realise that how much suffering that took place in your childhood. And this is when you realise and you sit back and you go, I acquired up here. I was like a child up here. You gotta think, sometimes people can't and it's too much for them, but you gotta think, what type of energy are you emanating? If you're in aspect to this, these people are gonna fall. You're in everything energies and been out already. You gotta think, these people are gonna suffer as well. And, they're bringing it on upon you because they might want to stop you in a future prospect. We can digress this now, bring it down as Time Lord. They might come back to you to try and destroy you, but let me tell you now, if they don't wreck you, it's because you're a creator. You've got something to bring to the world, you're strong enough, and they come back for you. Some people don't make it, some people do. It means you're a creator in this reality. It means you've got something to say. You're on the higher spheres and they don't like it. It means this is a Satanist perspective. You've got something to bring, and this is how I understand it. I don't understand it any other way. This is my understanding. Okay, you might get people really deep in it and I don't know. Just Gemma's way. Okay, Gemma understanding of being a Satanist and all that stuff, right? So how I can break it down for you in aspects judgment and then rise into an aspect of Binar and then Hierophant energies. You're already there. You're already there. They just try to take confidence. They just try aspects of awareness. And then, do you know what they do when you're an adult? You can tell that they're not. Because they beat kids down. Right? You can tell. Because they beat kids down. They beat them down. They push them down into a feel, love, or like they take the love and then they'll take the feels away from them. You're bad instead. Right? Take feels. Oh, I might feel, I hurt my finger. Oh, you're bad cause. Why? Cause, I don't know, you messed up your clothes or something. And you sit there. And you let them have their little small acts of splendour. And you sit and wonder why when all these kids are older, they ain't got no emotion, no feeling, no awareness, no knowledge. It's because you ripped him from him. And then now all you lot have got to suffer the consequences. Because that's what Royal Heart Change KABBALAH says. So, because we're raising these babies all the way to the top, obviously. I didn't come here for nothing, did I? Right? So, let's understand in a different way Satanist perspective.